Hi guys, John Livitski here. Anyway, I'm going to go into depth a little bit more about the tool besides the videos that I had. What the tool is going to do for you is it's going to cut your welding time down. It's going to give you less repairs. It's going to make the company happy. It's going to make you happy because you'll have less problems. That's what this tool is going to do. It's going to help you. And keep it in your pocket all the time. That's where it works, not in the truck. You keep the plastic case in the truck or your lunch kit or wherever you are. If you're in a refinery, hydro plant, pipeline, wherever, keep this on you all the time because when you need it, it'll be there. It's 5 1/8 inches long or 13 centimeters long. So it's also a tool that you can measure a small piece with or something. You can measure the depth if you're doing a repair. All you have to do is check the bevel on a factory end, and you can take the same depth for your repairs. Start off with this advanced cut line. Once he marks the pipe, the foreman or whoever marks the pipe, or you're doing spool pieces in the fab shops, or if you're working on the pipeline, if he cuts it in the ditch, or if you're doing making a short piece to fit somewhere, this thing will cut it bang on. And so what you do is he'll mark the pipe, and you can stick this on the pipe, and you'll do your measurement how long he wants it. And you can see where the end of the cut's going to be before you cut. Remember, if you face that, it's going to be a little bit shorter, so pull the tool, push the tool away just a little bit, and you'll be bang on with the cut. Before you cut, always check it before you actually do the cutting, because some of these cuts are pretty important, especially in chrome. If you're welding chromoly pipe, it's 37.5 degree bevels, and it's really heavy pipe, so you want to make sure you check that out before you make that cut. And make sure that these advanced cut lines are on the inside string, closest to your crawler, because that string's almost it's a good thick 1/16 of an inch thick. The next thing is the bevel end. So after you make your cut, always check to see where you are with your cut. If you're 30, 31, 32, 33, or building trades 35, 37.5 with chrome, always check the end. And remember, the space on the top, it means it's longer. The space on the bottom means it's shorter. So you want ideal if you're working pipeline, ideal is actually between 30 and 33. Below 30, you're going to end up with some problems. You could end up with lack of penetration. You could end up with piping, hollow bead, or you could end up with undercut because you're pressing. So ideal 30 degrees, which is factory. But in between 30 and 33 degrees is ideal. And I'll give you a couple tips on setting your torch up. 10 and 40, 10 pounds on acetylene and 40 pounds on oxygen. Give it a try. Always clean the tips. And if you're on that heavy spiral pipe on the line, 15 and 60 usually works good. But the rest of it, the 10 and 40, and keep that tip clean. That's what tradespeople do. UA, that's what we want. We want the best quality work out there we can get. So after you've made all your cuts and you stick the pipe together, you start welding and you're finishing up your pipe, you're going to look at your cap. You're making sure that cap's not too low or too high. If it's too low, you take or if you think it's too low, you take your low cap and you check it. If it rocks, it's going to be fine. If it doesn't rock, just start welding. Never mind sitting there looking at it for 10, 15 minutes. Check it out. Remember, there's what happens when it's just right. And if it's too high, your high cap is there. After you nip the piece off where you want to adjust it, 3.5 for heavy wall, 2.5 for light wall. Oh, United States, it's a 1/16 and an 1/8 of an inch over a quarter and under a quarter of inch pipe. So what you want to do is make sure there's no heavy spots. UT and X-ray will appreciate it. Besides, everything you do is going to look like you know what you're doing out there. You're a tradesperson. This is what UA wants. They want the best quality work, especially with all the work that's coming up. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now, guys. Thanks.